Basically, it's a minority partnership to start today with the intent of becoming full partner. Again, that'll be as we go forward. Obviously, our relationship, we've known each other for quite a few years as far as me helping out in spring camps over the past few years. When I coached in Revelstoke, after a year or two off from junior, I decided to be part owner of Revelstoke. Went in there my first year back, and the good news was we ended up winning another national championship in Revelstoke. So I was very happy to be a part of coming to the organization to see how it was run. That was really my first opportunity to meet with Randy. Knowing the purple and black and white and all that was kind of an enemy color being with the Vernon Vipers for so many years, and the rival. I can guarantee you one thing this year, the games between Vernon will be just a little bit more exciting, a little bit more meaningful, and I'm looking forward to that because I've had a lot of people in Vernon ask me that same question. Are you kidding me? You're going to go to Salmon Arm? And my question was, absolutely. It's game on. It's time to get at it. It's time to have a lot of fun. So as far as everything else with the partnership, once I get to see how the business has been run, add our communication together with my experience of how I believe things should work, with the communication with the Williams family, we're going to come to a happy agreement. Because if I didn't believe in what they want to see happen here, I wouldn't be here. Bottom line. I'm not a control freak. I like to work together within a team, but I'm very passionate about the way that things should be done. And the most important thing is when you represent, I guess, where that logo, we always say the logo in the chest is more important than the name bar in the back, and that's true. Same thing with our staff. I hold our staff very accountable for the way we are in the community. You know, when I look at social media, Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff now, I mean, it's changed a long time. I just turned 43 at the end of March, and I've had to change a lot of my ideas of coaching philosophies because of all the things that are out there now. It can be a lot of good things, but it can also be a lot of damaging things as well. And most importantly, it's about character. When I look at the education component of these players now, I never had the luxury to get an NCAA scholarship. I played pro. I was able to be drafted by the Pittsburgh Penguins, signed a 4-year contract, but I had 8 knee surgeries, and I never really had the opportunity to fulfill my educational component of it. So now, for me, the education is first and foremost when I talk to these guys. And because hockey will last us this long, but education lasts you for the rest of your life. And that's something that we make a foundation of our team, is that yes, you can be good on the ice, but for me, and I believe in Randy and speaking for him too, it's probably more important what we do off the ice, because those are the things people remember about you the most. And when they're done playing here, I want them to be proud of living in Salmon Arm. I want them to be proud that they put our logo on, because that's what it's all about, being a part of a team. And that means everybody in Salmon Arm is part of this team, because we're anywhere close to having a championship team if we're not all on the same page. So when I hear negative stuff after losses, so be it. Bottom line is tomorrow we wake up and it's a new day. Tomorrow when you wake up, there's a new attitude, there's a new excitement. As you can tell, I'm very emotional, I'm a very intense guy, but I'm also very demanding. And you will see that. I don't just stand there with my arms crossed behind the bench. I get involved. I expect the players, when people are coming to pay to watch them play, I expect to give it their best. And if they're not, I want to find out why, and I want to work with them. And I'm going to work with them some more. We're going to do a lot of skill stuff. But more importantly, there's going to be that expectation that if you're lucky enough to be one of my 21, 22 players, when you step on that ice, I expect you to play the best that you can. I am an offensive-minded coach, so you will see an exciting brand of hockey. If I win a game 6-4, I'm happy. A lot of coaches would shiver at that. They like the 1-0, 2-1 games. That is not me. I always say, and I said to Randy when we first met, we're in the entertainment business. I want to entertain our fans, and I want to see great plays. I want to see great hard-hitting, fast skating, great goal celebrations, because you know some of these guys, when will be the last time they'll score a game? So when they score, I want the fans to be a part of that celebration, because really, you are 6 men. You are the opportunity for us to score and be successful, because the more successful we are off the ice, translates on the ice, obviously translate into fans and obviously opportunities for these players, jobs in the community, college, all that kind of stuff. But hopefully that kind of answered your question. Added a little bit more, but that's okay. A little bit of spice to it. So. Any other questions? I promise I'll cut it by about 2 seconds. That's about it. Sure.
I'm Mark Saul, Vice President of the Salmon Arm Silverbacks Booster Club.
All right.
And we're not going to go to the past.
Absolutely.
Because of all the rumors that have gone on. Who's going to be running the day-to-day on-ice operations of the hockey team?
The on-ice or off-ice or on-ice, obviously I am.
The hockey operation.
I am. Absolutely.
What does that mean to you?
Pretty much everything. I mean, I didn't come in as a partner. Obviously, Randy's going to help me support over the next few months. He's going to support me over the year. Obviously, this is a new community. He's going to give me the kind of his background, what he's experienced the 5 years, the good, bad, ugly, and the indifference, and how we're going to move forward. And once I get to kind of get involved, I mean, I'm not going to come in here and have a magic wand and go, poof, it's all better. But I need people to step up and help me. And that's what I'm going to ask. If there is concerns, or has been, right away, first thing I'm going to be having staff meetings next week to make sure that everybody's on the same page with our vision and where we want to go. I'll ask what they like, what they don't like. That's where it's going to start. Then we're going to go into the volunteers, which would encompass the goal judges. It's going to encompass the scorekeepers, timekeepers. Of course, the most important is the Booster Club component, and have everybody have a say. This isn't about Randy, Terry, or Troy. This is about the community now. This is about, we want to listen to you, and we want to take those things, and you're not going to agree with everything I do, I'll tell you right now. But one thing you will know is that it comes from my heart. And if I decide to do something and everything else, you'll understand why, what, and how come. I've actually, like I said, I've got a special email for all the fans that'll be able to do it. Well, how come you did this? How come you did that? So instead of spreading rumors and creating negative comments within the community, you're going to hear, as I say, the horse's mouth. And that's really going to be important. So I want the feedback. Then I'm going to go in the community. I'm going to put my Under Armour running shoes on, and I'm going to walk all through Salmon Arm, and I'm going to stop in as many businesses as I possibly can and say hi and introduce myself and let them know that we are serious about this change. Because Randy and Terry, you know, I'm not a cheap coach, let's just put it that way. And they've stepped up to the plate with the 5-year commitment for me to come into this organization, and I didn't want to come in for 1 year or 2 year. And they wanted someone to come in with the experience that I have had and translate into the Salmon Arm Silverbacks. And that's why I'm here. So if anything, yeah, it's great that I'm here, but I would be very excited that you would say thanks to, you know, Terry and Randy and the whole Williams family, because without them I wouldn't be here today. A lot of people said different things about it, but when I had a chance to sit down with them and say, okay, what do you want to do in Salmon Arm? What's your goal? Well, pretty much the number one thing is win a national championship. And I said, okay, that's great, but how do we get there? And that's the business, and that's the on-ice product. And so that's when I decided, after talking to them, that I wanted to be part of their business partners. So they know, and everybody else know, that I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in what the vision's going to be. Cut and dry, period. No gray area, nothing in between. So if there's something that's out there, I want to know about it, I want to rectify it, and I want to make it better. And how we make it better is listening to our fans and listening to our community.